I'm a liberal on social issues, and I'm proudly a fiscal conservative on others. I can't stand high taxes. It gets on my last nerves, okay? New York, New Jersey, California, yes, I don't like you very much when it comes to looking at my paycheck and seeing the amount of taxes that come out of my check bi-monthly. It actually disturbs me.
But the whole point is, and I love how he went on a tangent. Oh, I can't stand these taxes. That's what you're worried about? You're not worried about all these homeless folks? You're not worried about all these people living paycheck to paycheck? You're not worried that the top 1% hold over 60% of America's wealth? Oh no, Stephen A. Smith is worried about high taxes. He's worried about high tax. Bro, get over yourself. All right. This one here, I kid you not. Like, I don't want to say I stress, but like something in me doesn't like to hear his voice. Like, I don't want to hear what this guy has to say. And it frustrates me. Once again, like, I wish I could ignore these type of people. Like Piers Morgan. Like, I know he is a bad faith actor by definition. He knows that he's a bad faith actor. But unfortunately, we have to engage with the crap that they're putting out there, because once again, they're getting millions of views. Okay, so like, it's hard to ignore that. But someone like Stephen A. Smith, yes, Stephen A. Smith, okay, you can be an independent, okay? I apologize. In my last video, I said if you're independent, you're a coward, okay? And let me explain this, okay? For regular voters, put what you want. You can put your Republican, independent. It doesn't matter, okay? Go ahead and do that. But when it comes to political commentators, okay, and especially the environment that we have today, it only breeds political grifters, political opportunists. And the safe word, this is the safe word for them. Once again, listen to it. All of a sudden, everyone's an independent. Like, it's a safe word, because like, you don't have to defend what you truly believe. You can like flip-flop on some things and be like, oh, I'm an independent, so I'm just gonna, see what the weather is, and then change my opinion accordingly. Which, once again, it's not bad to change your mind, but it's a grifter when you're doing it just to maintain your viewers. That is what I don't like. And to me, when Stephen A. Smith says he's an independent, that is what he's doing, at least in my perspective. Because we already know he has a lot of conservative friends. So if he was to say, I'm a Democrat, or he's a leftist, he's going to alienate himself. He might mess up some future contracts. So he needs to play it safe. Which, if you're going to be in this arena, if you're going to get into this octagon, you can't put on no baby gloves. You can't put on no sparring helmets. No, we out here fighting. Intellectually, not physically. But once again, like, hey, we out here. We still out here. But I'm saying, intellectually, you can't put on no baby gloves and be like, both sides. Like, no, come on, man. This is not the time nor the place. Now, you're probably asking me, what is a political grifter? I hear everybody always saying this. Let me break this down like a fraction for you, okay? One, and this is just three. I'm pretty sure you guys can let me know in the chat or in the comments, what are some of the other things that you see within political grifters that make them political grifters? This is my top three right here. Profit over principles. They often shift positions depending on what gets them donations, clicks, or airtime rather than holding consistent beliefs. 2, culture war marketing. Many thrive by amplifying outrage, selling books, merchandising, or subscription tied to political hot button issues. And that's literally what Stephen A. Smith is bragging about in this video for the first 3 minutes. Oh, I got this new show. I got this. It's like, oh, I see what you're doing now. It's crazy. And then 3, follower exploitation. Instead of building genuine movements, they monetize their audience's fear and emotion for personal gain. That's their only strategy. Once again, you can't do that as a progressive, which I'm pretty sure you probably can. But if you're stating the positions that I have, it's not popular. It's not feisty. It's not going to get you clicks. Trust me. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years. A lot of the feistiness is being a Republican because you're saying these outrageous, crazy things. And unfortunately, people are driven to watch that kind of content. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. All right. Let's go ahead and let's listen to this guy, okay?
Out there who don't know me, I'm many things. I am a man that was born in the Bronx, New York, raised in Hollis, Queens. I'm a black man and I'm very, very proud of it. But I'm also proud of the fact that I didn't grow up believing that just because you were white, that made you evil and wrong. I'm a bit.
All right. So once again, I'm just going to warn you now. I might be pausing a lot. Once again, when people like this, when idiots like this, okay, when bad faith actors like this, okay, I'm trying to be civilized here, okay? When they're just spewing so much BS, someone needs to check them, okay? So first off, this is 2025. You don't have to disclaim that you're a black man, but you don't think every white person is racist. We should already assume you think that. But once again, maybe it's just me because I just hate the sound of his voice, but it feels like he's trying to signal something here. Okay, like you got to read in between the lines. Like, okay, bro, we know, we got it. Okay, you're friends with Republicans, with conservatives. We get it. You like those people, but okay, I digress. My bad. Okay,
bit more expansive than that in my thinking. I'm a liberal on social issues, and I'm proudly a fiscal conservative on others. I can't stand high taxes. It gets on my last nerves, okay? New York, New Jersey, California, yes, I don't like you very much when it comes to looking at my paycheck and seeing the amount of taxes that come out of my check bi-monthly. It actually disturbs me.
All right. Hey, I done heard this plenty of times, and once again, I'm going to make this clear. That is the wackest, watered down, lukewarm defense that you could ever say. Oh, I'm a liberal with social things, but I'm a conservative when it comes to economics. No, you can't. The two tie together. Economics will determine how these communities are ran. Money rules everything around us. Who said that? Hey, if you know, you know. Let me know in the comments. But the whole point is, and I love how he went on a tangent. Oh, I can't stand these taxes. That's what you're worried about? You're not worried about all these homeless folks? You're not worried about all these people living paycheck to paycheck? You're not worried that the top 1% hold over 60% of America's wealth? Oh no, Stephen A. Smith is worried about high taxes. He's worried about high tax. Bro, get over yourself. No one cares about your high taxes when we're over here living paycheck to paycheck. Screw your taxes. I hope they tax you even more. Okay? I hope it make your hairline go even further back. Okay? I hope they tax the rest of your hairline. Tax it all. That's what I would want. But you see here, oh, taxes, bro. Grow up. Get your weight up. Educate yourself. The world doesn't rule around your taxes. What you should be advocating for, if I could teach you something, Stephen A. Smith, okay, give me a second. You should be advocating that your taxes actually goes to the communities that need them. And 9 times out of 10, they look like you. The taxes should be going to communities, to people that look like you. That's what you should be advocating for. But no, of course, just like Dr. Cornel West said on Piers Morgan, brother, just get your money. We know what you doing out here. You ain't got to lie to kick it. Just say what you want. Just say, hey, I'm a Republican, I'm a conservative, and I want to consolidate more of my wealth. I don't want my money going to other people. Just say it. Stop beating around the bush. Like, come on. You like what, 50, 60, 70 years old? Come on, man. You ain't got nothing else to lose. You already got all these new contracts. Just be honest with people. Okay. Hey, okay. I'm sorry. Hey, guys, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the video. I'm just saying. Stephen A. Smith, get over yourself. All right.
I'm an individual that you would think is pro-choice because I'm against abortion. But I'm a man who doesn't believe it's my right to tell a woman what to do with her body. I believe in strong borders. I do not believe in open borders.
Okay, hey. Okay, Steven. Can I call you Steven? Okay, Steven. Answer this. Riddle me this, okay? Riddle me this. Name one Democrat, progressive, anything in between, that is advocating for open borders. Who? Where? Why? How? Show me. Once again, that is a played out talking point from your conservative buddies. No progressive is advocating for open borders. So I'm sorry, you missed me with the BS. Oh, I don't want open borders. Shut up. Like, this is what you look at. They got a cool little banner for them. It's all American colors. You got the red, you got the white, you got the blue, you got the Capitol behind him. Like, he's trying to look presidential on here. Listen to the live show on Sirius, on Sirius XM, POTUS channel. One, like, really, he's really trying to sell this with these played out talking points. I'm just saying, hey, I don't know if I'm hating or not, but I just hate how these idiots suck up the room, suck up the oxygen, and not allowing real intellectuals speak on these type of subjects, like a Mark Lamont Hill or a Mehdi Hassan. Put these people out here, not just weirdos like this. I'm sorry. Give us something real. I don't want the Timo version of a political commentator. Give me something real. I'm sorry. We're going to make it through the video. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. Hey, my bad. Let's continue.
But I also recognize the fact that immigrants helped build this great nation that we live in. And to completely ostracize folks, certainly to engage in xenophobia, is wrong. I am somebody who believes that if you are a damn criminal, your ass needs to go to jail. And stay in jail for as long as the crime articulated is commensurate with the penalty that comes with it. None of it requires you being let out the same day you're arrested. I don't go for that. Violent criminals, I'm excessively harsh about. It's one thing to break the law, and that's bad enough. It's another thing entirely to do harm to another human being and to engage in a kind of insidious behavior.
You mean the kind of harm that Israel is committing on innocent people right now? I mean, okay, let's not even dive into that, okay? But once again, This is how I know he hasn't spent any time thinking about this. This is all surface level conversations here. This is where 90% of regular Americans spend their political thinking, is right here. The surface level. They don't have the tools or the equipment to dig deeper below the surface. That's where the substance is. That's where the resources are. And just by the stupidness coming out of his face hole lets me know he is all about that surface level. Once again, okay, throw him in prison. Honestly, if you look at American history, we've been doing that. We've been throwing people in prison. Where has that gotten us? Let me know. Take your time. Let me know. Where has that gotten us? Nowhere. Because they serve their time. And guess what happens? They do the crimes again. They do more crime. You know why? Because we just throw them in prison with no type of reform, no type of educational systems, no type of trade training, no nothing. We just throw them in prison, let them sit there with other criminals, and when they get out, they have nothing. They have no family 9 times out of 10. They have nowhere to go. They can't get a job. They can't even vote. So, I mean, hey, there you go. So what else do they have to look forward to? How are they going to build something? Oh, they got to hit one more lick. They got to do one more, they got to kick down somebody's door just real quick because they have nothing. So, okay, throw them back in jail. Oh my, just spend a little time thinking about it. Instead of spending billions of dollars into a broken prison system that makes billions back, that's another conversation. Invest into these people. Invest into these criminals that you want to demonize just to, give a smile to your Republican audience. Let them know you're one of the good black people, right? That's what that means, right? Oh, I hate criminals. I'm talking to my white folks, so they can like me. Trust me. We seen plenty of you, Stephen A. Smith. But okay, my bad. I ain't trying to make this an hour video, but let's continue.
That labels you an animal, if not worse, subhuman. Because if you take a life with no regard for human life, what does that make you? And I believe in the death penalty. Not in every case, not in most cases, but in special circumstances. If you are some kind of serial killer, if you are somebody that unapologetically is uninhibited at the notion of harming another human being, and you've committed murder, I have no problem with you being gone. Let the Lord deal with you.
All right. Not to get into the whole death penalty conversation. Once again, I don't want to make this an hour video, but one, disproportionately targets black and brown and poor people. So, I mean, that kind of sucks, right? So that's number one. Number two, who in the hell gave America any right to deem who deserves to die and who deserves to live? Because we could just talk about the past 30 years. I'm just saying, who gave America that right? Last time I checked, America ain't God. They ain't create no life. So they damn sure shouldn't be deciding when they get to take it. And once again, I learned this from Mark Lamont Hill. Once again, when you listen, you might learn something. Because I used to be that, oh yeah, just get the death penalty. They're killers. But once again, once you dig into the resources, into the substance, oh yeah, learn some new facts, it might change your mind. But once again, I don't think America's in any state to be deciding who dies and who gets to live. Don't think so.
Actually will honor the American system to the nth degree, but I detest it in some cases in terms of how long it takes some of these judgments to come down the pike. I don't believe it should take years to decide when you're killed if you're convicted of the death penalty. I think it should be done swiftly. Why waste that money on a prisoner in jail? Take him out of here or her out of here. I believe in that.
Why waste the money? What are you talking about? These prison systems make millions upon millions of dollars to keep them in there. What are you talking about? Do you even know what you're defending? They would rather keep them in prison to benefit. Stephen A? What are you talking about? Oh man, I'm trying not to be rude. You just all talk, no substance. Oh my God.
Now, what does that make me? On a day like today, some people say you sound like a Republican. Well, if you see how liberal I am when it comes to the LGBTQ community and their rights, when you think about how liberal I am when it comes to entitlement programs and helping the desolate and the disenfranchised, understanding that no matter how rich we are as a nation, we're only as strong as our weakest links, our most vulnerable links, then you'll understand not everything about me is quote unquote ultra conservative. But I will be honest with you, America, and beyond, because SiriusXM is beyond American borders. I will be honest with you about saying this. I voted Democrat most of the time. I have plenty of conservative values because I was raised in a conservative home. That's why I always laughed in a mocking fashion at my mother, God rest her wonderful soul, the most beautiful woman, most beautiful human being I've ever known, who passed away in 2017, God rest her soul. I always smirked at her and laughed at her a little bit because she always went to the voting booth voting for a Democrat. And there was nothing about our house that was liberal.
All right. Oh my God. Hey, let's see who sent that. What the F Dad Shoes? Okay, interesting name. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $20 super chat. And you said it best. This is probably the best spent $20 right here. You said Steven is a joker. You are correct. Once again, I don't care that you call yourself a liberal just because you believe in gay rights, in trans rights. That doesn't make you a liberal or a progressive. I'm sorry, like it's more to it. No, that's not how that works. Once again, we done made plenty of content about it. It's about the entire conversation. Once again, you can't be a progressive and then like have these weird, self-centered, greedy, elitist type of ideology. It doesn't work. It's like mixing water and oil. It's not going to work. You can't hold on to capitalism, but yet say, I'm for the people. It doesn't work like that. You can't serve two masters. I'm sorry. If you're a Christian, you understand what I'm talking about. You can't serve two masters. You can't say, I'm for the people, but yet I love capitalism. I'm sorry, Stephen A. Smith. You are a joke and everybody knows it, but they're giving you money because you're willing to be that clown. You are a useful tool. You're a useful idiot. And that's why they're paying you. Not because you're of a man of substance. You're not. You're the exact opposite. You're anti-substance. You're anti-intellectual. And they know people will gravitate to that. Just like Trump said, I love the uneducated. And whoever's paying you, they understand that to a T. They understand an audience of no to little education will like your show. That's simple. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm done with this guy. Jesus. I tell you, I don't stress, but I get upset at people like this.
See how you do under pressure. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra.